I was not raised in a Christian household. We had a very hard life, but it wasn't until I was an adult, it wasn't until my second daughter, and I had horrible postpartum depression. It took about a year before I could come to terms with the idea that I needed help. You know, I went to see my doctor and I started getting help, but I was still loathing of myself because I didn't have memories, and I still don't have memories of my daughter's entire first year of her life. I was just in a complete fog. And I had to, in order to be a good mom, learn to forgive myself, learn to love myself. And another mom who's known me my entire life, literally since I was born, came to me one day and she said, I feel like you need connection with other moms. I feel like you need some people in your life who are where you're at. And so she brought me here. And I sat in this room full of women in very much the same place in their life, in their motherhood journey. It was in that room that I found God, that I actually let Him into my life and got to know Him. And it's been about 5 years since I started going to Moms Connection. And I have spent that 5 years growing and learning a lot more about Him and all of the things that He's done for me. And in the last maybe 6 months, started coming to doubt myself a little bit. I started finding myself in a place of self-doubt where I was wondering if I was Christian enough, or the right kind of Christian. And I prayed about it, and I prayed about it, and then I had this feeling come over me that told me to take it back to that place, to the room that I feel so safe and loved in. And so I took it back to Moms Connection, and we shared some of our insecurities. And once again, God spoke through those women in the most beautiful and loving and magical way. And then, only a couple days later, Pastor Carter said that there was going to be a baptism ceremony. And I knew that the self-doubt that I had been feeling, the questions that I had been feeling were leading me to this moment where I knew that it was time to make this proclamation of both my love and His. And I knew it was time to be baptized. Baptism to me is a promise. A promise in front of God, in front of witnesses, of the life that I intend to lead, and the journey that I hope to take in living my life for Him and serving Him and doing the things that He calls me to do, even when they're really hard. And sometimes they're really hard.